Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Lynn Marta, Robert Hogan, Lynette Metty, Alex Henteloff, Paul Mantee. Tonight's episode, The Marathon Murders.
All right, everyone. Open your eyes. Lorraine, what are you feeling?
I think you're all very cruel. Playing very cruel games. You made Mary cry.
That isn't so. Can't you see, Lorraine? Ever since Charlie died, I never thought I'd be able to reach out to another human being. You know why you can't see it? You're uptight. You're afraid to have a man touch you.
Lorraine.
I'm exhausted with all this.
Well, that's the whole point. Doc keeps the therapy going around the clock all weekend long. So we're too tired to keep our defenses up.
You know, Ruth would never let me hug her. She always kind of wriggled away as though she had something more important to do.
That's a cop-out, Ken. I mean, we've all heard about your wife and her lover ad infinitum. Why don't you just get off the dime?
You mean get a divorce? That's what you're talking about. That's what I'd be worth, a dime. Now, she gets half of everything, right? Okay? House, it's already in her name. Car, that's hers, too. Now, I am left living on a lousy boat. And I probably have to sell that to pay the lawyers.
What about love, Ken? Oh, isn't there any love left?
Hey, lady, don't ask me the tough ones. That's why I'm here. Trying to get a handle. You know? Now, sometimes, when I think about her and that guy, my house, my bed, I want to kill her.
That's a terrible thing to say, Ken. You don't mean that.
No, let him talk. Let him get it out. Go on, Ken. You can do that here without being ashamed of how you feel. That's why we're here.
What's the matter?
It's my heart.
Again?
Oh, for Pete's sake, Lorraine. You spent practically your entire adult life taking electrocardiograms. There's nothing wrong with your heart.
Oh, you're just like my mother. And everybody else. Nobody believes my problem is physical. My medicine is at home. I need it.
Hypochondriacs.
Lorraine, your leaving is against all the rules of the marathon.
It's just a 2-hour drive. I'll be back in the morning.
All right. All right, everybody up. We'll try a new game. Let's make a circle.
I'm just getting into the tub, Wally. Oh, but if you hurry over, you'll have time to make yourself a before-dinner drink or scrub my back, whichever turns you on.
Ruth, baby, you sure give a fella some difficult choices to make.
So far, you've been making all the right ones, darling. Soon.
Bye, baby.
Who the hell are you?
He deserves a lot better than you.
Look, take messages, huh? I'll be staying in the boat at the marina if anybody needs me.
Okay.
Mr. Scanlon? Barnaby Jones.
Oh, yeah, the investigator about Ruth's policy.
This is my associate, Jedediah Jones.
Sorry to hear about your wife.
Thank you. Look, when that girl from California Meridian called to say you'd be stopping by, I told her I already gave a full statement to the police yesterday.
Yeah, I know. We picked up a copy on our way over.
Well, it's all there. There isn't much more I can tell you.
Just a couple of things I'd like to clear up in my mind. You told the investigating officer that you were away Saturday night when your wife's accident occurred? The marathon group therapy weekend?
Dr. Ryan had a bunch of us up to the lodge at Lake Crystal. Yeah, that's right.
Dr. Ryan?
Eric Ryan. He's a psychologist.
And you didn't leave the group and return to town until yesterday, which was Sunday afternoon.
Nobody knew how to get in touch with me until somebody got a hold of my secretary. Sunday morning, I came back immediately.
This Wallace Brooks who found your wife's body, is he a friend of the family?
No, he's Ruth's friend. You see, Ruth and I were separated.
I see. Did you know that you're still the beneficiary of your wife's policy?
Yes. Look, it was a trial separation, and we hadn't gotten around to changing policies. Will, is something wrong?
Are you aware, Mr. Scanlon, that your wife's policy carried a double indemnity clause in the event of accidental death?
Yes, I am. I guess I just hadn't given it much thought.
Well, insurance companies are kind of, picky about $200,000.
Yeah, I can understand that. Look, I was due at my lawyer's office 10 minutes ago.
I'm sorry, we didn't mean to keep you. You mind if we take a look around?
Not at all.
You see, Mr. Jones, ordinarily, it's hard to slip on one of these mats. Except Mrs. Scanlon used so much of that bubble bath powder, it made it slippery. I warned her if she used too much of that powder, she was going to break her. I warned her.
Do you mind if I see for myself?
What do you mean?
Pour a little powder in there. Let me see how slippery it gets.
Where is it? It's not here. The bottle's gone. She always kept it right there on the edge of the tub.
Did you clean up in here after the body was removed?
Oh, no, I couldn't bring myself to touch anything. Gives me the creeps being here even now.
Well, there's no bath towels in here either, but the police didn't take anything.
Funny. I put up a fresh towel for the missus right before I left for the night.
There's nothing in here.
What is it?
It's like small pieces of broken glass.
Perfume?
Not good enough for perfume.
Oh, it's the bubble bath powder. The bottle must have gotten broken.
That might explain the missing towel.
Yeah, she must have used it to clean up the mess.
But where can it all be? I emptied the trash, Mr. Jones, and I didn't find any towel or powder or broken bottle.
Lady dies in a bubble bath. No towel. No bubble bath powder.
Bubble powder? What do I know about junk like that? Look, man, as soon as I got there, I found Ruth. I found her in the tub. I called the police. I didn't see a broken bottle. I didn't see a towel. I didn't see anything.
Hardly seems likely that Mrs. Scanlon would get out of her bath, leave the house to get rid of the mess, and then get back in the tub now, does it?
What difference does it make? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're saying that someone else was there? That maybe it wasn't an accident?
Possible.
What do you mean, a burglar? Someone like that?
Well, the maid said she locked up before she left for the night. Police didn't find any signs of burglar, no valuables missing.
Then who?
Maybe somebody got in the same way you did with a key.
Whatever you guys are thinking. I loved her.
Relax, relax.
We're just touching all the bases.
All right, then go stick your spikes into that crumb husband of hers.
The problem is that Ken Scanlon was 100 miles away at the time of his wife's death.
Sure he was. With that girlfriend of his. Probably figuring how to shaft Ruth into making all the house payments and everything else. Well, they got it all now.
He has a girlfriend.
Who would that be?
She was supposed to have been a friend of Ruth's. Some friend. Ken and Ruth had this big fight, and the way that gal acted, it was easy to see whose side she was on.
Remember her name?
I ran into her that one time, I don't know, Cindy, Sandy, Sally, that's it. Sally something or other.
Ken?
Hi, Sal.
I tried reaching you at the house. Then Maud told me. Oh, Ken, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Thanks, Sally.
I know how you must feel.
Do you? I mean, well, you know us almost better than anyone.
Ken, accidents happen.
I used to think it. I even said it once. But I really didn't want her dead, Sally. Not really.
I know that. Ken, don't dwell on the guilt. There's no way you can blame yourself for what happened. Hey, look, I dropped my sketches off at the agency, and I don't have another appointment till 4, so if you're up to having lunch...
Not today, Sally.
Don't shut me out. You need to be around friends who love you.
I know, and I appreciate it. Maybe in a few days.
Okay. Don't try to get through this alone. Call me.
She's pretty, Ken. Was that Sally, the girl you mentioned in group?
Lorraine, what are you doing here?
Somebody has to clean up after you. That was Sally, wasn't it?
Yes. Now, look, I appreciate you wanting to help. But like I told you on the phone last night when you called.
Oh, the police were there. I know that, well, that you couldn't really be yourself.
Lorraine, look, what happened between us last week?
Kenneth, it was beautiful. I had to bite my tongue to keep from telling everybody at the marathon weekend about it. I'd always dreamed it would happen. Two people finding each other. And until I ran into you at the Red Sail last week, I'd almost given up.
Well, we were both a little high, and I was at loose ends and lonely, and I just had another argument with Ruth.
There's something I didn't tell you. It was the first time for me, Kenneth. I'd never been with a man before that night. And it was like being born again.
Lorraine, what I'm trying to say is, last week was last week.
Don't make me angry, Kenneth. If there's one thing I hate, it's gratuitous cruelty.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm tired. Nothing's in focus.
Of course you are. And I really don't know why you're going on this way. You wanted to be free, didn't you?
What kind of thing is that to say?
Well, you said it yourself. At every group session, you complained about what a divorce from Ruth would cost, and now you don't have to worry about it anymore.
That was just an exercise in working out your feelings. That doesn't mean I go out and kill her.
I know. You're really a very fine person, you know that? And if Ruth hadn't drowned, you would have gone on the way you were, suffering.
Drowned? Where'd you get that?
Well, she died in her bath, didn't she?
Yes, but only the police and Maud know it was from drowning and not from hitting her head when she fell.
I guess I just assumed it. Look, I know you have a lot of loose ends to pull together, so I'll call you tomorrow. Kenneth, isn't it wonderful to know we're going to be so happy together?
And this is Sunday afternoon, I believe, just before Ken got word of his wife's accident. Excuse me, that's my next patient. I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, I can't talk to you anymore.
All right, doctor, you've been a great help.
Ken, this isn't your time, is it?
I have to talk to you, Doctor.
He asked if he could have Mary Garrett's cancellation. I thought it would be all right.
Yes, of course. Come on in.
Well, Mr. Scanlon, I'm glad I ran into you.
What are you doing here, Mr. Jones? Checking up on me?
It's all part of the job. Apparently, Jedediah missed you at the marina.
What was he going to do, give me a lie detector test?
No, but there are a couple of questions that popped up that require answering.
Like what?
Well, for one, apparently there was someone in your wife's house between the time the maid left and the time that Wally Brooks found her body.
What's that going to give you? Could have been one of her friends dropping by.
Sally, maybe?
Sally Delphine?
Delphine. It's your last name. It's the reason I sent Jedediah to find you. And her address?
322 Valero Village Road. But I don't think it could have been Sally. She and Ruth were on the outs.
Well, never can tell about friends. Thank you.
Ken, the hour's almost up, and all you've done is skirt around the edges. Now, what's really on your mind?
Hypothetical situation. Guy bumps into a girl down at one of those swinging bars, like the Red Sail at the marina.
Stranger?
Well, not exactly. A few drinks, some small talk, and it's off on a midnight cruise.
Just a cruise?
Well, let's say the guy is not exactly a monk.
Then call it what it is.
Okay, casual affair, but turned out to be not so casual for the girl. And she made a big thing out of it, like Romeo and Juliet stuff.
It happens. Someone lonely, desperate, fantasizes more out of a situation than there really is.
This guy could handle that. But say he's been mouthing off. He's angry. He wishes something could be done to get a burden off his back. It's crazy.
Go on, finish your thought.
Well, you know how some alley cats are sometimes? I mean, you put a bowl of milk out for them and they kill a bird for you. They drop it at your feet to show gratitude or something. Could she do that? Take a dumb wish you might have made in a moment of self-pity and then go out and commit?
Who's the girl?
My mind's mush. I may just be imagining this.
Ken, is this something the police should know about?
I can't say just yet. Let me get my head together first, huh?
Seen it in the movies, and I read it in mystery books, but I never honestly thought a detective would have any reason to ask me where I was on some night or other.
The night was Saturday, to be exact, between 7 and 8. It could be a big help.
But do you really think you can make anything out of a towel and a bottle of bubble bath powder being missing?
Wouldn't be able to tell you until I find out who took the item from Mrs. Scanlon's bathroom.
Well, it certainly wasn't me. I spent the evening at home going over a program for a fashion show I'd organized for Sunday morning.
Well, didn't you talk to someone during that time? Did a neighbor drop in or something?
Mr. Jones, I don't think this is funny anymore.
It never was funny, since we're dealing with the possibility of murder.
I spoke to no one. I saw no one. Is that all?
Now, there's one other thing that I'm curious about. I understand that you and Mrs. Scanlon had a fight recently. You want to talk a little about that?
How did you know? Oh, yes, I remember. Ruth's boyfriend was there.
I understand what you fought about was Mrs. Scanlon's husband.
Yes. But it wasn't the way Wally Brooks probably made it sound. I felt Ruth was being unreasonable about Ken, bleeding him the way she was. And I didn't mind saying so.
Isn't that a little chancy, friend stepping in between a feuding husband and wife? Or was your stake a little more personal?
I guess it does show, doesn't it, Mr. Jones?
You were in love with Ken?
Until the last few days, I didn't realize how much. Trouble is, he's not interested in me that way.
Another woman?
Oh, no. At least I don't think so.
What I'm saying is true, Dr. Ryan. I'm cured, so I don't need to come and see you anymore.
In just 7 or 8 short weeks.
I thought you'd be pleased.
Well, tell me, how did this cure come about?
I found someone. A wonderful man, and we've fallen in love.
Congratulations. Who's the lucky fella? Someone I know?
Oh, no. If I tell you, you'll spoil it. Just like my mother always does. Every time I like someone, she tries to frighten me. She tells me how hateful men are.
That's one of the problems I want to help you work through here.
I don't have any problems anymore. And neither does he. You see, it's like we've solved each other's problems.
Sounds so simple.
It was. We made each other's dreams come true.
How?
It was terribly romantic. Moonlight on the water. The boat gently rocking. He taught me the real meaning of love. And in return, I released him of a terrible burden.
What sort of burden?
I really only came by to tell you I was leaving to thank you, Dr. Ryan, even though you've been rather cruel sometimes.
That's it. You two just sail off on that boat into the sunset.
I imagine after we're married, we'll settle down in a cottage somewhere, maybe in the hills, and raise children. Bye.
Lorraine, the red sail turned out to be a lucky spot for you, didn't it?
Red sail. I didn't mention red sail.
You did at other times. That was the bar you occasionally frequented down by the marina. Oh, marina, boats. I just guessed at it.
Huh?
Barnaby Jones Investigations. May I help you?
Yeah, this is Dr. Eric Ryan. I'd like to speak with Mr. Jones.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Ryan. He's not in at the moment. I do expect him in the next 15, 20 minutes.
Fine, that'll take me about that long to get there. What is your address?
I just can't believe anybody would intentionally harm the doctor. Everyone admired him so.
You say you usually left around 6 o'clock. Was he all right then?
Was there anything on his mind that might have been worrying?
No. He was able to get tickets to the Philharmonic concert last night. He was in a great mood.
He made an entry in the appointment book, the effect that he was just finishing up with his last patient, Mr. Jenner, about the time you left.
At 6 o'clock, yes.
Well, Dr. Ryan was hit around 7. Now, that doesn't suggest somebody rushing home to get dressed for a concert, does it?
Oh, he had to wait for another patient. Well, she only wanted a few minutes of his time, so I didn't mark it for billing.
Who was it?
Lorraine Rivers. She's one of his group therapy patients.
Is she in this picture?
Yes, that's Lorraine.
Well, sounds like somebody we should definitely talk to, Barnaby.
Very comforting having you for an associate, Jedediah. You take all the heavy decisions off my shoulders. What is the young lady's address?
I'll get it for you.
Hello, darling. How do you like your eggs? Over easy or well done?
You said you were going to call first, Lorraine.
Did, but you've been out. You hungry? I bought lots of yummy things.
Do you know about this?
Yes. Isn't it terrible? Life is so unpredictable. That's why we have to make the most of it. Let's see, did I leave anything out? Coffee, tea? For me.
The night Ruth died, you left that marathon late that afternoon with that phony heart attack.
Phony! Kenneth, you're the last person I'd expect to hear that from.
You get a lot of sympathy mileage out of that imaginary heart condition, don't you? And it also turned out to be convenient. It got you to Ruth's place without anyone being the wiser.
I went home for my medicine. For these. Look.
There's a detective named Jones. He thinks that somebody was in that house before Wally Brooks found the body. It was you, wasn't it? Using the keys you must have taken from my jacket. That's why I couldn't find them.
Why are you saying these things to me? Don't you remember? You found your keys under your car seat where you dropped them.
That's exactly where I found them. Where you dropped them after you came back from killing Ruth.
Well, I'm starved, even if you're not. What right have you to be so outraged? You wanted her dead, didn't you? You wanted to be free.
Not that way.
Don't you see, Kenneth? I did it for us. We can be married now.
At first, I couldn't even make myself believe it. I even asked Dr. Ryan if such a thing was possible.
Well, that's why he asked me all those questions.
You saw Ryan after I did?
You shouldn't have done it, Kenneth. If I hadn't have stopped him, he would have gone to that detective and told him everything.
Ryan. It was you.
He would have ruined our one big chance for happiness. What are you doing?
Operator, Give me the police.
Don't do that! They'll put us away for the rest of our lives!
Mean us. I did it for you. Because you wanted it.
You don't think they're going to buy that?
I had nothing to gain otherwise. The insurance money, the house, everything goes to you. If I didn't kill a woman I'd never met before for you, then why else would I do it?
No. Sir? No, it was a mistake.
I cannot imagine what's keeping Lorraine. She knows I get very weak when I don't eat my meals on time. Diabetic. I'm on a strict diet, you see.
Well, maybe she ran into a friend.
Yes, maybe it might be better if we came back at another time, Mrs. Rivers.
Are you sure there isn't anything I can help you with, Mr. Jones?
Well, like I said, it's about a meeting Lorraine had with Dr. Ryan.
Well, I don't wish to speak unkindly of the dead. But in my opinion, all those people that tinker with the mind are charlatans, pure and simple.
Then you didn't approve of her seeking help?
It made her more of a hypochondriac than she is. The last time they got together, she rushed home with another one of her attacks.
Talking about the marathon session in the woods?
I warned her about spending all that time with those mixed-up people.
You say rushed home. Was that Sunday evening?
No, that was Saturday evening. Then she turned around and went right back up there Sunday morning.
Mother, whose car is that parked outside?
Oh, they're here about Dr. Ryan's accident. Mr. Jones and
JR's fine.
Dr. Ryan's accident. I'm really sorry about that. But I don't see how I can help.
Well, as far as we know, you were the last person to see him alive.
You have any idea why I made a call to our office?
Well, he didn't make any calls while I was there. Then it wasn't a session. I left after only a few minutes.
Do you mind telling us what you talked about?
I decided to tell him that I was giving up therapy. You'll be happy to hear that, Mother.
Indeed I am.
Did it have anything to do with why you left the marathon Saturday night?
Oh, no. That was something else. I had to come home to get some medicine that I was out of.
And you certainly made a racket doing it. You should be quieter when you come in that late, dear.
How late was it?
Well, it takes nearly 2 hours for the drive. And I left the group around 5.
Well, that would mean that your mom went to bed just before 7.
Mother usually dozes off right after dinner. So you see, I didn't get home as late as she makes it sound. Are there any more questions?
Yes. Are you aware that the bandage is about to come off your knee?
Thank you.
There is one other question. How well do you know Ken Scanlon?
Ken who?
The guy in your group. You know, whose wife died of an accident.
Oh, we know each other by first names mostly. No, I hardly know him at all.
Well, thank you very much. Goodbye, Mrs. River.
Goodbye.
We'll find our way up.
I missed something, Barnaby?
You know what stumps me is what reason the killer could have had for removing the broken bottle from Mrs. Scanlon's bathroom.
Well, maybe the killer didn't want to leave any trace of having been there. Nah, Ruth Scanlon could have broken the bottle herself.
Think about this for a minute. Supposing that after the blow on Mrs. Scanlon's head, supposing the killer kneeled down to get the leverage to push her hand underwater, and in so doing got a cut on the knee.
Lorraine? What motive could Lorraine have?
Now, wait a minute. We're getting the cart before the horse. We got to tie in some other things first. Did Heinemann Optics bring back my microscope?
No, but they did send over the loaner.
Good. Now, when we get back to the office, I want you to leap over to Ryan's and ask his secretary to loan us the photographs of the marathon group.
All right.
Ken?
Where were you? You missed our lunch date.
Oh, Sam. Oh, I'm sorry.
I've been calling. Then I went over to the boat. I thought you were ill or something.
Was there anyone there?
At the boat? No. Should there be?
No. I just thought there was another boat owner who wanted to borrow something.
You're not in any trouble, are you? Because of that detective who's been investigating the accident?
It's a long story, Sal. Can't explain now.
Okay. I'm the patient type. It's just that I do care about you very much. There. I wanted to say that for a long time.
I guess I have, too.
That's all I really wanted to hear.
Here's number 10. There are only 6 slides left.
Same as the others. Glass slivers, bubble bath powder, no blood.
Barnaby, isn't it possible that all the glass with blood was cleared away and the slivers that you found were never stained in the first place?
Or that I'm way off base in my theory of how Lorraine got her knee cut.
Barnaby, here's those pictures.
Yes, now, according to Dr. Ryan, this one was taken on Saturday, this one on Sunday. You notice the difference?
Bunch of people.
I noticed it when I first saw him, but I didn't connect it with anything. The picture taken on Saturday, Lorraine does not have a bandage on her knee, but on Sunday she does.
Oh, yeah? Well, that would mean that between the time these 2 pictures were taken, she cut her knee.
The only thing is, we haven't been able to place her knee in Mrs. Scanlon's bathroom.
I think we can now, Barnaby.
Blood?
Take a look.
Well, I don't see what difference it makes, even if that is Lorraine's blood type. Lots of people have the same blood type.
You know, he's right, Barnaby. It's all very circumstantial.
Yeah, but it might be just enough to scare up a killer.
Hello? Hello?
Mr. Scanlon?
Oh, it's you. Come on in.
This is my associate, Jedediah Jones.
What do you want now, Jones?
Jedediah had a theory about your wife's death, which didn't impress me, but he insisted on trying it out on you.
Yeah, well, without beating around the bush, Mr. Scanlon, we have the evidence that's going to put you and Lorraine Rivers away for the murder of your wife.
Well, that's ridiculous.
That's what I told him when he heard that Lorraine had left the marathon by herself and could have been at your wife's place at the time of her accident.
Using your own key to get in.
That's just not true.
Just plain bullheadedness. That's always been Jedediah's problem. Man stands to pick up $200,000 from insurance from his wife's death, and he starts thinking about murder plot.
Well, it all fits. You get your girlfriend a killer, and you both live richly ever after.
You almost had me convinced, at least enough to try it out on the police, but we wanted to try it out on you first.
Okay. Okay. Whatever happens, I'm glad this nightmare's over. But you gotta believe one thing. I didn't give Lorraine the key. She took it.
Are you saying she acted on her own?
She's crazy. I mean, she gets things in her head. She thinks we're in love.
Why didn't you tell this to the police?
Because she said she'd swear I was in it with her. I mean, she's really flipped her mind. Oh, look at this. Now, she saw Sally with me only once, and I just found that.
Where is Sally now?
Well, she should be home. I was calling her when you came in.
Maybe you better try again. Does Lorraine know where Sally lives?
I don't know. But I can't find my address book.
I think we ought to get right over there.
I have to talk to you about Kenneth.
Who are you?
You can't have both of us. You're gonna have to give him up.
You said you wanted to talk?
Talk with sweet words. The sweet words you used to trap men with. You've known happiness with a lot of men, haven't you?
Oh, please.
But I bet there's one joy you haven't known. That delicious moment of being with the one very, very special man you've waited for all your life. And you can't have him.
Go to a phone and call the police.
Sally? Sally!
Watch it.
You get out of here!
Sally!
Lorraine, you don't want to use that knife, do you?
I'll kill anyone that comes between Ken and me.
Like Ruth? Dr. Ryan?
Kenneth understands that, don't you, Kenneth? Stay back.
It's all been for nothing, Lorraine. Ken doesn't love you the way you love him.
Yes, he does. I know he loves me.
Tell her, Ken.
Don't listen to him, Kenneth. He's just like all the others.
Ken.
Yes, Mr. Jones is right.
No.
It's like I told you before. That night, it meant nothing to me.
You're lying. You're just saying that because he wants you to.
I didn't mean to hurt you. But I didn't love you either.
It's all your fault. He loves me. I know he loves me. I know he loves me. He loves me. I know he loves me.
Fine boat. Excellent food. Good company. Kind of spoil the man for going to work.
And if I know that man, let's see, a fishing pole, a ticket to a baseball game, and any month with the letter R will do the same thing.
Become a charter member of my Lazy Man's Club, Barnaby, and you get something that makes you immune to criticism like that.
What's that?
Earplugs.
I can't help wondering, Barnaby. What's going to become of Lorraine?
Well, that's hard to say. I don't think the doctors who are treating her now know themselves and probably won't for years.
Well, thank you again, all of you.
Yeah. Let's all do this again, soon.
That'd be nice.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say, how about our Chicago Christopher Columbus here, hmm? Where'd you learn to handle a boat like that?
Oh, well, there's this little pond we've got back home. We call it Lake Michigan.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Mary Ann Chin, Chris Robinson, special guest star Cassie Yates. Tonight's episode, Duet for Dying.
Love needs no disguises, just surprises. Baby, just one thing on my mind, a magical ride on a sweet sensation. Love can be so fine, and I got the time. Honey, let's not waste it. One thing on my mind, a magical ride on a sweet sensation. Love can be so fine, and I got the time. Honey, let's not waste it.
Beautiful. Terrific. I love it. Great. Here, let me have it.
Thanks.
Say, if you're looking for some fun, I know where you can find it.
Don't tell me you own an amusement park.
No, but I do own a little house near here with a swimming pool and a well-stocked bar and tiki torches. Oh, why don't you and me go have a party?
Sounds like a ball, but before leaving home, my mother made me promise to take care of my baby sister, Pearl.
If I'm going to teach you, you got to get a little closer.
Oh, yeah?
No, okay, now. Oh, what? Okay, now. You see? Oh!
Get out of me!
Oh! Wait a minute. Didn't I tell you I used to be a lifeguard?
No. I have a strange feeling there's a lot you haven't told me.
Oh, like what?
Like you're married?
All right. I'm married, but I'm separated. I was after 15 years. My wife walked out on me. Just like that. I don't mind telling you, Ruby, it hurt. But that's why I'm glad that I found you and your little baby sister, Pearl. Pearlie? Where is Pearl, anyway?
Oh, she's probably just sleeping it off. She can't drink that much anyway.
You little thief! You was just ripping me off. You and your sister figured you had an easy pigeon, didn't you?
Oh, no.
My little sister Pearl, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Next time, look at your back.
Ruby! Leave her alone!
Get it! We'll fix you both now.
Leave her alone!
Doesn't look like he's breathing.
Well, he isn't, Ruby. He's dead. We better get out of here.
Can't leave him just like this. What if someone saw us leave the club with him?
Well, think of something.
We'll dump him in the pool. He was drinking. They'll think he just slipped and hit his head on the side. What about the stuff? We gotta put everything back. But if we don't put everything back, they'll know it wasn't an accident. And take one of these and wipe everything off, okay? Go on.
I mean everything, Pearl.
I heard you, Ruby. I heard you.
Hurry up.
I can remember a time when the only thing people did in pools was swim.
My husband bought that somewhere. Mr. Jones, I just don't believe it was an accident.
The police didn't find anything to say it wasn't.
Harry never went swimming late at night, drunk or sober. In fact, he rarely used the pool at all. He had other interests.
What other interests?
Women.
Oh, Mrs. Dunbar, are you sure?
Yes. Harry was going through sort of a middle-aged crisis. I found out that he was going to neighborhood bars and picking up women. I confronted him about it several months ago. And he said he swore he would stop. He said he still loved me. I loved him, and I forgave him.
Still, you think with you out of town for a few days...
Yes, he might have brought somebody here. Somebody who also might have stolen his coin collection.
Couldn't your husband have sold the collection while you were away?
That's what the police said. But Harry adored those old coins. Oh, please, Mr. Jones. I know it may sound selfish, but if Harry's death was an accident that I might have prevented by being here, then I'll have that guilt on my conscience for the rest of my life.
I'll do what I can.
Can you fix it or not?
Anything that runs on gas, I can fix. Tell the truth, Pearl, I'm just getting pretty tired of fixing things for you. I'm not getting anything in return.
Not getting anything? Harley, we go out together, don't we?
I'm not talking about that. I want you to marry me, Pearl. Settle down, have kids.
Harley, I'm not giving up my career. Ruby and me, we were born the same.
But you ain't getting anywhere.
That is because true talent takes time to mature. But we're gonna make it. You'll see. Now, you gonna fix this thing, or do I have to take it somewhere else?
Lester? Yeah, Harley? Well, you're not going to use that socket wrench. Can I use it for a minute?
Here you go.
Lester. Don't run into the fender.
All right, Harley. You want money? This time I'm gonna pay you for your work.
But you said you was broke.
I am. But just as soon as I find a buyer for this coin collection, I'm gonna have some money.
Where'd you get that?
Oh, we got it for playing this club last weekend. The owner said it was worth a lot more than our usual fee.
Why don't you take it to a coin shop and sell it?
Well, to tell you the truth, Harley, I think this owner was a little bit shady. You know what I mean? Who knows where he got it? Anyway, I thought if I could find a dealer who was also a bit shady. You wouldn't know anybody like that, would you, Harley?
I got a friend that might.
I'd sure appreciate it, honey.
We'll see if I can get him.
Hey, Pearl, Can he bring the brood bomb back to life?
Yeah. Ruby, remember when Mama used to say she was struck with the spear of inspiration?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's what happened to me today. I thought of a new name for the act. The Starshine Sisters.
Starshine Sisters.
Huh?
Yeah, I like that. The Starshine Sisters. Ooh. What's that? Huh? Oh, nothing. Let me see, Pearl.
Ruby, it's nothing.
Pearl, I told you not to take anything.
Yeah, well, you also told me we needed some money to cut that new demo.
Not if it means spending the rest of our lives in jail, no.
We are not going to. I'm already making plans to get rid of them. Besides, no use crying over spilt milk. Can't very well take them back, can I?
No, you sure can't.
Hi, Ruby.
Hi, Harley.
Did you find someone?
Yeah, my friend come through.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in Friday night.
You sure?
Yeah, he sat at that table right over there. I sat him there myself. He wanted to be next to the stage.
If bar hopping was an Olympic event, he'd be another Mark Spitz.
What?
I checked out 12 bars. He'd been in 4 of them that night.
But I bet this was his last stop.
Why do you say that?
Well, because when he left, it was almost 2 o'clock. Wouldn't have found any others open.
Was he alone?
He came in by himself, but left with the Macon dolls.
The Macon dolls?
Yeah, singing act. If you can call hitting every other note singing. But they're knockouts to look at, so.
The Macon dolls, what are the names?
Hey, don't ask me that. I book a lot of groups right off the streets. They come in, they look good, so I give them a shot. Afterwards, I slip them $50 and, you know, so much for showbiz.
Did you leave any publicity pictures?
Nope. But I told you what they look like.
You did?
Yeah, knockouts. I mean, real knockouts.
An 1836 Siegel-Brecht silver dollar. Not in mint condition, but I must admit, well cared for.
You want to buy it or not?
Well, I'll tell you the truth, it's really not much of a collection, but since you're a friend...
Look, $500, that's the least I'll take for it, all right?
500?
Yeah.
Well, why quibble over a few dollars? I'll have to get the money from my office.
Well, I'll keep an eye on these.
If you wish. $500.
Barnaby Jones Investigations. May I help you?
Is he there?
No, I'm sorry he isn't. May I take a message?
It's Stanley Beauchamp at the Coin Gallery. An associate of Barnaby's stopped by earlier today. He said Barnaby was interested in a stolen coin collection. Well, it just walked in the door.
Did 2 girls bring it in?
2 girls? No, it's a young man. He's waiting here now.
Mr. Beauchamp, the owner of those coins, was murdered.
Murdered? Look, miss, I don't want to get involved with the murderer.
One of them was a redhead, the other brunette. Such faces, such babies.
Real knockouts.
What were their real names? The real name? I don't know.
You must have called them something.
Oh, I didn't call them at all. They just walked into my office one morning. And in those 3 minutes, they made the biggest mistake. They sang for me.
They were really that bad, huh?
I don't make snap judgments anymore. Not since I turned down Alice Cooper. Can you beat that? Alice Cooper. I said to myself, what kind of name is that for a grown man? Mr. Jones, whatever happened to singers like Dick Ames, the Andrews Sisters?
Who? And you never heard from him since?
Not a word. Of course, in this business, they come and go like the wind. Anybody can pluck a guitar, fancies himself another John Denver. And why not? I wish my own kid was another John Denver. Instead, he became a doctor.
Well, the way things are today, Mr. Prideman, you just can't tell how kids are going to turn out. If you should happen to hear from the girls, would you call me, please, at that number?
Why not? Sam Prideman Agency. Oh, yeah, just a minute. Mr. Jones, for you.
Hello?
Oh, Barnaby, I'm so glad I finally found you. I tried 5 other agents.
What is it?
Well, I just got a call from Stanley Beauchamp. There's a man in his store right this minute trying to sell the Dunbar collection. He said he'd try and stall him.
Thank you, Betty. We'll be right over. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Well, what'd you think?
I told you!
Now, wait a second. Wait a second. I meant I liked it. I didn't mean I loved it.
Well, what was wrong with it?
It needs work, that's all. Better phrasing, sharper beat, and that, dun, 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 dun.
You like that, huh?
Sweetheart, that went out with Brenda Lee.
Well, you're still going to produce the demo for us.
Yeah. As soon as you come up with $1,000.
$1,000 bucks? You said it would only cost $500.
Hey, that was a ballpark figure. It needs more work than I thought. A couple of extra sidemen wouldn't hurt either. Look, I've got a reputation. I once produced the Space People.
All right, Michael.
Then you can get the bread.
Sure,
Michael, Ruby and me, we were thinking. What we really need is a manager, you know, somebody who could look after us, take us under his wing. And instead of paying him cash up front, what we do is give him a commission and other benefits.
I'll see if I can find somebody for you. When can you get the bread?
I'll give you a call tomorrow.
You do that.
Oh, Harley, this is Michael Albert.
I got to talk to you inside. Come on.
What?
Come on.
Hey, don't. What's wrong with you, Harley?
Hey, you all in trouble. Now get in there.
Harley.
Harley? Michael Albert just happens to be the producer of our new song.
Yeah, where's he going to produce it? In jail? Now, come on.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you what I mean. Now, this coin collection is hot.
Harley, told you I didn't trust that club owner.
Now, I heard the guy on the phone. He said 2 girls done it.
Well, he was wrong.
Well, I suppose he's wrong about murder, too, huh?
Murder?
Harley.
Now, Pearl, I want the truth right now. I want to hear it now. Come on.
All right, Harley. If that's what you really want, Ruby, it's all right. I think he has right to know, feeling the way we do about each other. When we finished singing the other night, this man invited Ruby over for a swim. In that right, Ruby?
Yeah, only except I didn't want to go by myself, so I asked Pearl to come along with me.
Uh-huh. And while I was resting myself in the bedroom, he left Ruby in the pool, came in, and started attacking me.
She was fighting for her virtue, Harley. When I saw what he was trying to do, I hit him over the head with this brass thing. The next thing I know, he was dead.
You can imagine how scared we were. But then Ruby got this idea to throw the body into the pool so it would look like an accident. And then I saw these things on the dresser. I said to myself, I said, Pearl, you deserve those for what he just did to you. So I took them. That's the honest truth, Harley.
I don't know what to believe. But I know this. You need a man to get a firm grip on you, and I'm just that man. Now, tonight, you and me, we're going away from here.
Away? Where?
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque? What's there?
A garage. I've been thinking about buying it, and I got enough money put aside, and I can do it now.
Harley, you can't
Ruby, shut up! Now, you and me, we're going tonight, right after I get off work.
Harley, I can't.
You ain't got no choice in the matter. Look, you're coming with me, or I'm gonna turn you into the police. Now, I love you that much, Pearl, and
Well, I don't know if I love you, honey.
Oh, you will. I mean, 2 weeks alone with me, and you'll love me. I'll see to that. You get yourself ready. I'll call you about an hour, all right? Okay. Now, I'm gonna hang on to these.
Mom never said the road be paved with honeysuckle.
Barnaby had an 1836 silver dollar with the artist's name engraved at the base, like this, C. Gobrecht. You know how much that's worth?
Before or after inflation?
Almost $2,000. All he wanted was $500 for the whole collection. Barnaby, I know I owed you a favor for helping me convince the police that I had nothing to do with those counterfeit rare coins that floated around last year.
I knew you had too much integrity for that.
But as of now, we're even.
The slate is wiped clean. Now, can you tell us anything more about him?
Just that I wouldn't want to get him angry at me. He was a big, husky guy.
Did you get his name?
No. Wait a minute. Harley.
Why do you say that?
I remember seeing the name Harley stitched to his jacket. And there was an O with a wing along the side. I'll show you.
Flying O.
Harley, will you come out from under there?
Oh, what are you doing here? I told you I'd come get you after I got my car going.
Well, I had to talk to you, Harley. It's important.
Well, go on.
Well, I've been thinking about what you said this afternoon, and I've come to the conclusion that you were right. The best thing for me to do is to go to Albuquerque with you, get married, settle down, have children. You do want children, don't you, Harley?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I do, too. And I hope they're all boys. And look just like their daddy. Only... Well,
Only what?
Harley, I just got some terrible news about Ruby.
Well, tell me.
She's sick, Harley. Real sick.
Well, what she got?
The doctor won't know for sure till he performs the operation.
When is that going to be?
We don't know. It costs a lot of money, and we don't have any.
How much?
At least 1,000, probably more.
Well, I want to help. How's she going to be my sister-in-law?
Really, Harley?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you could lend us some. You did say you had some saved up, didn't you?
Yeah, I got some.
Well, then, just as soon as little Ruby's back on her feet again, I can join you in Albuquerque.
Pearl, you tell Ruby go ahead and make the arrangements for that operation, okay?
Oh, Harley.
And just as soon as it's over and she's out, you can fly back from Albuquerque and take care of her. All right, and you have to send the bills to me.
Harley?
What do you think? You think I fell off some dumb permanent truck? I know what you want. Now, you get on back there and finish that packet. I'm gonna pick you up in 1 hour.
All right, Harley. Well, you can go for it. Creep. Guess there's only one thing left to do. No, Pearl, there's got to be a better way.
Pearl? Is that you again?
Ruby, it's like Mama was right again. Not even Satan's army can stop the march of true talent.
Did Harley know a couple of singers, called the Macon Dolls?
Pretty. One's a brunette, one's a redhead.
Yeah, it sounds like the two that used to come around to see him. I didn't know they sang, though.
You know their names?
No, I just started to work here a couple of weeks ago. That little redhead used to bring her car in for Harley to fix.
Well, her name would be on a work order then, wouldn't it?
No, he didn't write one up. He did the work for free. Didn't want the boss to know about it.
What kind of car?
Oh, 68 wreck. Sort of a faded blue.
Is that all you can tell us about the girls?
Yeah. They sure were pretty.
Just one thing on my mind, a magical ride on a sweet sensation. Love can be so fine, and I got the time. Honey, let's not waste it. Oh, you never can touch the stars above till you've taken the time to fly. And the quickest way to the heart of love is by looking it in the eye. I won't send you no flowers, sweet, talk you for hours. Love needs no disguises, just surprises. Baby, just one thing on my mind, a magical ride on a sweet sensation. Love can be so fine, and I got the time. Honey, let's not waste it. One thing on my mind, a magical ride on a sweet sensation. Love can be so fine, and I got the time. Honey, let's not waste it.
Don't think we can beat that. Kind of bring up the background music as much as possible. Try to drown out the voices.
Did you really like it, Michael?
Hey, like it? That baby's not going to just any flunky. I'm taking it to the head of Carlisle Records himself. But first, I'm taking the Starshine sisters out to dinner. Now go get dressed and meet me at the Samovar in an hour.
Hot darn.
We'll be there.
With bells on.
Samovar, are those record people there? Pearl, honey, we are on our way.
Just hope they have lots of champagne on ice.
Barnaby Jones, can I help you?
Mr. Jones, this is Sam Prideman.
Oh, Mr. Prideman.
I think I saw the Macon dolls. I wouldn't want to bet my life on it, but sure looked like them. Only these girls called themselves the Starshine Sisters.
Where were they?
A recording studio on Wilcox.
Are they still there?
No, they left. But I overheard them saying they was going to the Samovar for dinner.
Ruby, would you look at this?
Unless I'm in the wrong business, Carlisle's gonna want a 3-album deal. And you ladies are gonna need a personal manager.
Well, that's why we're counting on you, Michael. Think you can manage it?
I'll even tell you when to breathe.
couple of knockouts. Wish we had a little more description than that.
Well, we know one's a brunette and one's a redhead.
We're still operating on suspicion. It's worth about 2 cents in the open market.
Want some more champagne?
Yeah.
Hey, you're the singers, the making dolls.
I think you've got us mixed up with somebody else.
Are you putting me on? Oh, I get it. You don't want to be recognized in public. I won't tell another soul that you're here, but I caught your act in Whittier, a place called the Red Crow. Sensational. You're a couple of knockouts.
We never played the Red Crow in Whittier. We're called the Starshine Sisters.
Oh, yeah?
Starshine?
Uh-huh. Maybe you caught our act in Vegas. We play Vegas all the time.
Vegas? Where at in Vegas?
The Fiesta Lounge.
Fiesta Lounge? Well, then you must know my friend Sid Howard. He's a musical director there.
Oh, no, I don't think you do either.
You're right. I saw it work once in a Humphrey Bogart picture.
Oh, yeah, we saw that picture. What do you want?
My name's Barnaby Jones. I'm looking for somebody that killed a man named Harry Dunbar, stole his coin collection, and killed an auto mechanic named Harley Nelson.
Sounds like a big assignment.
Yeah, looking for a murderer always is.
Well, then, shouldn't you be working on it? Why, come to us.
Well, I didn't come to you. I came to the making dolls.
Starshine.
I'm sorry. Starshine Sisters.
Yeah.
An honest mistake. I apologize.
Oh, what did the making dolls have to do with all this anyway?
Well, nothing that I can prove yet. But I just want to have a face-to-face confrontation with him and see what kind of reaction I get. Well, sorry to interrupt you. Starshine Sisters. Had a nice ring to it.
Ruby, if he finds out we were the making dolls...
We just did.
Oh. Then we better get rid of those coins.
We got a whole lot more than that, Pearl. A whole lot more.
Remember him? You kidding? Now, you don't see two chicks like that every day. This is it.
This is their car?
This one I parked for him.
It's the prettiest wreck I ever saw.
Maybe they borrowed it from somebody.
Or maybe they came into some money. Suddenly. Bought at Royal Motors today.
Does it say who bought it?
No. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to find out.
Hi, Lester. I hope I'm not disturbing anything.
No, I was just watching something on the tube.
Oh. Well, Harley showed me where he lived once, and I just... Well, to tell you the truth, Lester, after what happened to Harley, I just need to be with someone. You can understand that, can't you, Lester?
Sure can. There was a private detective around asking questions about you and Harley.
There was? Ooh, what'd you tell him?
Well, almost nothing. I didn't know anything.
Oh, well, probably wasn't important anyway. My, you got a real cozy place here, Lester. Kind of place girl feels home in. I bet a lot of them have.
Not many.
Oh, now that's hard to believe. A nice-looking fella like you.
Get a beer? I bought a six-pack on the way home.
You are so cute. But I got a better idea. Why don't we go out someplace? You know, hear some music, have some fun. I mean, we can always come back here later.
I got just a place.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
Let me turn off the TV. You're the last person I expected to see knocking at my door.
Oh, life's road is full of unexpected turns, Lester. Woo!
There's this joint.
Yeah?
I knew from the day I saw you that you and I were made for each other.
Oh, Lester, you're such a one.
Oh, you.
Service manager, line 1. Service manager, line 1.
Here it is, Mr. Jones. That car was registered to a Miss Pearl Connors, 3241 Nichols Drive, Hollywood.
What about the new car? Same address?
Oh, yeah, but they wanted both their names on the registration this time, Pearl and Ruby Connors.
How did they finance it?
Oh, it was something you don't see too much of anymore, Mr. Jones. Cold, hard cash. $4,600 worth.
Marty? The owner of the Red Crow identified these pictures, and he is positive they're the Macon dolls.
Here's the girl that bought the car?
Yeah, that's them, all right.
Barnaby Jones, line 1.
Oh, you can take the phone in the office, Mr.
Barnaby
Jones.
Jones,
Thank you.
line 1.
Boy, they're really something, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Real killers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barnaby Jones.
Barnaby, I just heard from Lieutenant Biddle.
Yeah, I was just about to call him. Things are beginning to fall into place.
Well, according to him, the puzzle is already solved. The police arrested a suspect in Dunbar's murder early this morning.
Who was it?
A young mechanic by the name of Lester Gibson. It seems there was a fire in his trailer late last night. And from what I can gather, the arson investigators discovered the Dunbar collection stuffed behind a seat partition.
So what do you know about that?
Mr. Jones, I've never hurt anybody in my life. I've never even met this Dunbar, or whatever his name is.
According to Lieutenant Biddle, the police think that you killed Harley, too.
Why would I do that? Well, Lester, the way they figure it is you and Harley followed Ruby and Pearl when they left the Red Crow with Harry Dunbar. Then you waited outside his house till they left. You went inside, you killed him, stole his coin collection, and then later on, you and Harley had a falling out over the coin collection, so you killed him, too. It's a lie. Harley and I never went anyplace with each other. I only saw him at work.
How'd the coins get in your trailer?
I don't know. I've never seen the coins. Did Harley's two girlfriends know where you lived? One sure did. Last night I was watching television and Pearl, that was her name, came by and asked me to take her out for a drink. So we went out to the little bar and had a few beers. And when I got back, the firemen and the police were there, and before I was arrested for murder, I never killed anybody. I swear it.
Miss Pearl came in? What about her sister Ruby?
Never saw her. Pearl said she liked me. Said she needed someone like me to take care of her.
Well, so far, Lester, you've been doing a pretty good job.
Love can be so fine, and I got the time. Honey, let's not waste
All right, it is good. It is good. But I still think it can be better. Let's take a break for lunch and be back here in an hour. Lou, I still want more bass.
Get my purse.
Man, that sure was pretty. You Ruby and Pearl Connors?
Who wants to know?
Well, now, I don't see anybody else around here asking, so it must be me.
Yeah, well, we're in a hurry.
Well, I got a little message for you here. I think you better take a look at it.
You girls coming?
You go on, Michael. We'll meet you back here. What is this supposed to mean?
Well, now, that depends. To a collector, this thing here's a thing of beauty. To a dealer, it's a way of making a fast buck. But to a friend of mine named Harley Nelson, it was a way of getting himself killed.
You knew Harley.
Like a brother.
Who are you?
Tom Morgan.
Well, he never told me anything about you.
Well, maybe not, but he sure told me a lot about you, Pearl. And your sister Ruby there.
Like what?
Oh, like how you picked up this guy at a bar and you killed him and you stole his coin collection.
He told you that? Dear Gussie, that boy had some imagination, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, don't you know it? He had imagination that wouldn't quit.
You didn't believe him either.
No, I didn't believe him, no. Not until he met with a little accident. And then I began to wonder, you see, and so I went to see Lester.
Oh, you would see old Lester.
Mm-hmm. Late last night, and just as I got there, you were leaving with him, Pearl. And then I saw something that just blew my mind.
What?
Well, Ruby, you went inside the trailer, you see, and you hid the coin collection behind this sort of seat thing, and then you started a little bit of a fire, but it wasn't a very good fire because I managed to sneak inside and take the coin collection out from behind the seat thing, and there it is, see?
Ruby, I think it's time we told this handsome young man the truth.
Pearl?
I can't hold it in anymore. This is gonna hurt you, Tom. But Harley killed Dunbar, and Lester helped him. Of course, we didn't know anything about it until Harley gave me the coins as a present. But that made Lester mad, and they had this terrible fight. Maybe it was Lester what dropped that old car on Harley. That's the honest truth, Tom.
Well, you sure make it hard not to believe you, Pearl. Except for one little thing. See, now, the night that Dunbar was killed, you see, Harley and I played poker till sunup.
What do you want, Tom?
Well, let's see. How's 50% of everything you make sound?
Like highway robbery, but you got a deal.
Well, now, just a second now. Now, how do I know I can trust you two after what you did to Harley?
Oh, we had good reason for that. After Harley found out we'd accidentally killed Dunbar, he tried to blackmail me into marrying him. Oh. He wanted me to go to Albuquerque with him and run a garage. Can't you just picture that? Shut up. We had to kill him, don't you see? He couldn't understand. He just could never understand that Ruby and me were born to sing. Pearl.
I think Harley was wrong, Pearl. You sang real good. I got it all on tape.
That's it, girls.
No, it isn't. Mr. Jones, you just bring that tape on down here. I'm not fooling. Hurry it up. Now, Pearl, you go up there and get that tape and get his gun. Whoa!
Could you please unbutton your jacket, Mr. Jones? Thank you.
Ruby! What? They're coming.
do it again, Pearl. Don't even try.
Tom? Tommy, that was sure a mean trick you played on us.
That's J.R.
Yeah, as Mama used to say, honeysuckle by any other name. Ruby and me, we're going to need the best lawyer in town, and we were wondering if you'd like to invest in our new record to help us pay for it.
Well, Pearl, somehow I get the feeling that even the best lawyer in the country isn't going to charge you very much.
I sure hope you're right. We've always needed somebody to take care of us.
Well, Barnaby, you really think they're going to get away with it?
Not a chance in a million, Jedediah. But I sure wouldn't want to be serving on that jury.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Tova Feldshuh, Alex Rocco, special guest star Tim O'Connor. Tonight's episode, Circle of Treachery.
Don't open it yet. Aren't you going to check who it is first? I always check, damn it.
Hello, fellas.
Sure no one followed you?
Now, do you think I'd walk in here if I thought somebody was following me, Fritz?
Listen, Munson. This place ain't safe anymore. I want you to tell the district attorney that I want to be moved to a different hideout.
Oh, not again.
Fritz, I've been with the marshal's office for at least 12 years, and all that time, you've been the biggest pain in the neck I've ever had to guard.
Listen, you guys don't even believe that Cavell and his partner got a contract out on me.
Well, look, the DA has us babysitting you around the clock. Doesn't that show his heart's in the right place?
I don't care. 4 days in one spot is precedent. Okay, I'm cutting out.
Why, sure, you do that, Fritz. Tomorrow's obit in the racing form is going to have the world's worst dresser making book on a daily line at St. Pete's pearly gates.
Well, at least it won't be the world's worst snitch.
Oh, come on now. Fritz, you're not going to cut out on that reward money by not showing up in court and fingering Cavell. Knock it off.
20,000 against my life. That's the way it always is. Whenever you're down on your luck, the odds are always rotten.
Well, hang in there, boy. 2 more days and it's all over.
Yeah, if I live long enough.
Who is it?
It's the maid. You want your room done?
No, that's all right. Come back later.
Okay. What about fresh towels? You got enough?
Now, we have plenty of them.
Hey, wait a minute. We'll take some towels. You never leave me any clean ones when I come on duty.
Me? Are you saying that I would have something to do with killing a marshal?
You know something, Covell? You're not easy to take on an empty stomach. Yeah.
Lieutenant?
Right. What is Jones doing here?
Same thing I've been doing since the people at California Meridian hired me. Trying to convince people like you of the error of their ways.
Well, let's get on with it. The matter of the people versus Monty Covell, waiting trial on the charge that he and an unidentified John Doe took part in a $700,000 robbery of Los Santos racetrack. Present, along with Mr. Covell, are Barnaby Jones, investigator for Los Santos Underwriters, California Meridian Insurance, Mary Allen, stenographer, and Lieutenant John Biddle, LAPD. The accused has waived the right to have his attorney present. For the record, Mr. Covell, is that correct?
Oh, sure. My lawyer's only going to say what I've been saying all along anyway. It's a frame.
Just like Barnaby is supposed to have planted part of the stolen track receipts in your apartment when he nailed you, right?
That's right. And when we get in court, it's going to be his word against mine.
And the word of Fritz Simon. He was there when we took you, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, now that's your story, isn't it? Only I hear that Fritz isn't around anymore. I guess maybe he must have had second thoughts about perjuring himself with all those lies that you had him tell.
Covell, we all know you have a sense of humor, but will you forgive us for not laughing on account of the gravity of the situation? There's been a killing.
Oh, yes, the marshal. Uh-huh. And what are you going to do? You going to frame me with that one, too? Gee, that ought to be a neat trick, especially seeing as how I was locked up in my cell at the time.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. There's an urgent call from Mr. Jones.
Thank you. Excuse me.
You wait here. Barnaby, you're right, as usual. There is no way Covell is going to deal away his partner's identity for a lighter rap now.
Well, I wouldn't, without the threat of Fritz taking the witness stand.
You're the only one Fritz trusts. You got to make sure he testifies or we are really in the soup.
We got to find him first.
Barnaby Jones' office, may I help?
Fritz, is he there?
Could you hold on for just a moment? It's Fritz. I don't know what to say to him.
Fritz, JR. Listen, Barnaby isn't here yet, so why don't you tell me where you are and I'll come and pick you up, okay?
Yeah, with the mop if I hang around here any longer. Come on, I got to keep moving.
Wait a minute, don't hang up. He's here. It's Fritz.
Fritz, you got all your friends worried about you.
I haven't got any friends, especially that DA that almost got me snuffed.
One man got himself killed trying to protect you. The least that you can do is try to hold up your end of the bargain.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll think it over on one condition.
You've got more conditions than a condominium lease. What is it?
$1,000 advance on that reward money, and we'll talk.
Where do we meet?
You meet me in the 3D parking area at the municipal parking lot on 9th Street there. And be there at 8 o'clock tonight.
Should have seen it. These two marshals were just changing shift, and the maid knocks on the door. You know, she wants to do the room.
Yeah, Fritz. Munson told us all about it.
Who would have figured that it would have been a guy dressed up like a broad? You think it was Covell's partner in the heist?
We don't know. He's still in a coma. Police haven't got a report on the prints yet.
What's that?
Street traffic. You keep jumping around like that, somebody's gonna throw a net on you.
Fritz, why don't you leave your car here and we give you a ride over to the DA's office?
Oh, no. No, I pass on that. I'm going to be in my own protective custody from now on. How about my $1,000?
Here's 50.
$50? How far's that going to get me?
Not as far as an airline ticket counter, that's for sure. You got a date in court that'll keep you eating for a while.
Oh, no. You gotta nail Covell's partner first. You prove to me that the contract on yours truly has been canceled, and then I'll come into court. Not before that. $50.
Fritz, you know I'm not going to try to stop you, but think of what you're doing.
Barnaby Jones' office, may I help you?
Betty, it's J.R. Hi. J.R. Jones, how are you?
Well, hi, I'm Betty Jones. Would you care to dance?
Betty, I'm sorry. I think I just fell in love here. Are you a new student here?
Please, I have to make an important call.
JR, who are you talking to?
Betty wants to know your name.
It's Laura.
Phone number?
Please.
JR, why don't you call me back when you can keep your mind on business, hmm?
Betty, listen, just do me one favor. Tell me Barnaby doesn't need me. I may get married today.
Well, I'm sure Barnaby will want to congratulate you, but he's gone to meet Lieutenant Biddle at the hospital. They've identified the hitman.
You're kidding, who?
Well, all I know so far is he's a small-time junkie, name of Larry Riggs.
All right, I better call him at the hospital. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Listen, this'll only take a minute.
Okay, sure. Mine can wait.
Thanks. Oh, no. Can you lend me a dime?
Gonna have to stick around till I get it back.
Hello, operator? Operator, I'd like to place a collect call to a Mr. Harrison Woods in Aspen, Colorado. The number's 555-7431. This is his daughter, Laura Woods. Here's your time. Thank you very much.
There's a small matter of interest, but we can talk about that later.
Hello, Daddy? Daddy, it's Laura. No, I'm not at the lodge. I'm in Los Angeles. Didn't you get my note? Daddy, please don't be angry with me. I know that you warned me about him, but I thought that Johnny was different. He said that if I followed him back to Los Angeles, he'd... Oh, Daddy, he's not a student like he said he was. They never even heard of him. Daddy, please don't say things to me like that. I need your help. Please send me some money. No, Daddy, please don't hang up. Daddy, Daddy, please, please don't...
Listen, lots of people get stranded. You know, even me once. You know what's the matter with you? I'm gonna tell you what's the matter with you. You're hungry, huh? Right?
Thanks, but
I'm hungry. So what do you say if we both talk all about this over a cheeseburger, huh?
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be just a minute.
You're very nice.
Well?
Nothing to it.
Doctor's still in with Riggs. Doesn't look good.
Interesting item in his police record. He once worked at the Los Santos racetrack.
Yeah, he was a morning workout rider. Till he was barred 2 years ago on a narcotics bust.
Doesn't sound like the kind of talent Covell would want for a partner in a major racetrack heist.
I've known junkies who would kill their own mother for a fix. Who knows what Covell wanted him to do?
Senator.
Want to come in?
Sinking fast. You can try talking to him now if you want.
Riggs. Riggs, I'm a police officer. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm hurting. Man, I'm hurting bad.
I'm sorry, Riggs. You're not going to make it. Now, why don't you get it off your conscience? Are you Monty Covell's partner? Were you paid by his partner to hit Fritz Simon?
Ange, please. I'm hurting real bad.
It's not the wound. 8 milligrams IV. On top of everything else, he's suffering from drug withdrawal.
Sound like Angie, Angelo.
Does that ring a bell with you?
I don't know why. I can't say it doesn't.
Riggs, I need more. This Angie, Angelo. Is that a first name or a last name?
Promised. Straighten.
He's gone.
Thanks, JR. I really enjoyed the lunch.
Me too. We have got to make a habit of this.
That's very sweet of you, JR. But if you're thinking of making a charity case out of me, it's all right. I'm not going to starve.
Well, now, what are you going to do? You're going to move home to Aspen?
After the way my father spoke to me on the phone, I don't think I ever want to go back there again.
Did you lose your key?
Look, I'd invite you in, but $7 a day rooms aren't very attractive.
Tell you what, you let me in to use the phone, and I will put these on. See, they're rose-colored.
Okay.
Not bad at all, not bad at all. See, first thing we do is we can put the fireplace over there, then we rearrange the furniture, extend the pool into the living room, and a little imagination.
JR, you're a nut. A nut in shining armor, but a nut.
Will 9 get me an outside line on this?
No, you have to go through the motel office. Coffee?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'd like to make a local call, please. Yeah, the number is 555-9110. Thanks. You know, on second thought, I think we're going to have to abandon this palace after all.
Don't tell me. You found a flaw?
Well, with a new dining room set and my stereo equipment, snooker table. Might be room if we hang it from the ceiling, but there still won't be any room left in the nursery.
I see. Well, Mr. Jones, before we think of having children, I suppose that I should get a job to help a struggling young law student pay for all of this. I got it. If it ever snows in Los Angeles, I can get one as a ski instructor.
Is that what you did in Aspen, huh? You taught skiing?
Sure.
Any good?
No.
Barnaby Jones.
Barnaby.
Where are you calling from, Las Vegas?
Las Vegas?
Yeah, Betty said you were getting married today. I figured that's the reason you hadn't called.
Listen, I tried to get you at the hospital. They told me you were in with Riggs.
He's dead.
Riggs is dead? Oh, man. Well, where does that leave us?
I'm not sure, but I think the link to Covell's partner might turn out to be a dope pusher I once heard about.
Oh, we're after a dope pusher, huh? How does that tie in with Fritz?
Meet me at the corner of 2nd and Main in 15 minutes, and I'll fill you in.
Okay, I'll see you there. Listen, I think I'm gonna have to take a rain check on the coffee.
You have to go, huh?
Yeah. Hey, listen, how about my place tonight, huh? My mama's chicken cacciatore recipe will put you away. You busy?
No, no, I'm not. I'm just thinking about that case you're working on. It's really dangerous, isn't it?
Ah, so's driving on a freeway.
Well, I just want you to be careful.
I'll see you at 7:30.
Okay.
.44-3, his leg's still bothering him. How'd it go?
Well, score one dinner date for Mata Hari. You know, I think that spying on Jones is a waste of time. Fritz is probably out of the country by now.
Oh, no. He's like every horse tout I've ever known. Makes a score every now and then, but winds up mostly broke. Believe me, with Jones dangling that reward money, Fritz isn't going to be too far from his pocket.
I don't think Jones is that confident. Right now, he seems more interested in finding a dope pusher.
Pusher? Did you give a name?
No, but he said that they're out looking for him.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Harry? Harry? Why don't we get out now? You've got the money. We can go any place we want. Forget about Fritz.
And end up running the rest of our lives. Is that what you want?
No, but
That's what'll happen. If Cavell goes down, he'll end up selling me out. Don't you see getting rid of Fritz is the only way? What's wrong? You don't like using the Jones kid, huh?
I feel funny about it.
How nice for you. You're developing a conscience.
Little Angel from Angie or Angelo. How'd you come up with a pusher named Little Angel?
It came to me after I remembered I once had a run-in with Eddie over there.
The guy clearing the table?
He's a junkie. Used to feed his habit by bouncing off car fenders for the insurance. He had a pusher called Little Angel.
What are we wasting time here for? If Little Angel's a middleman or even Covell's partner, why don't we just go straight for him, no?
My street contacts tell me that Little Angel moves around a lot. We may have to go several places, but the trick is to find him before the trial starts tomorrow.
Okay. See if that old Tennessee bird dog trick of yours works.
Want coffee?
Yeah.
Sugar?
Hey.
Hey, you sure look like you're hurting, man.
Oh. Bad. I'm real bad.
Yeah, I've been there myself. What's the matter? Can't you connect?
I don't know. My man got busted. See, I got the bread here, but I lost my man.
Yeah, the street's getting pretty tight, but... Hey, maybe I can help anyway.
You help me connect? Where?
Well, the thing is, I'm a little short. Maybe we can help each other.
All right, look here, sure. It's 20 now, and 20 right here, okay?
Yeah, Pete, I'll be back in a while. No, hold it. No. You just sit right there until I bring him back.
Okay.
He's gonna want to look you over first.
Okay, hurry it up, okay? Yeah.
Hey, when did Little Angel ever deal from the bottom of the deck? It's 100%, man. Look for me around the track starting Thursday, huh? Hey, Harry, how about Riggs? I guess we're off the hook now, huh?
There's only one problem. He talked before he died. He said a private detective off looking for you.
You sure?
Out of all the two-bit flakes you could have hired to put Fritz away, why do you pick a junkie who used to ride for me?
Hey, stay cool, Harry. Riggs rode for a lot of stables, not just yours. This private eye'll never trace him that way.
Doesn't have to. He's gonna find you.
Come on, even if he does, you know he's not gonna get anything out of me. You know that.
No, I don't. You see, I don't know that at all.
Hey, wait a minute, Harry. I mean, please give me a chance to make it up to you.
Okay, we don't want the neighbors listening in. Let's take a walk over to my car and we'll talk about it.
Hey, Harry, what if I get Fritz? I mean, you find him and I'll snuff him. How about that, okay?
That sounds good to me. We'll talk about it in the car. Move.
Come here, darling. I'm gonna carry you now. Take care of you. Yeah, so sweet.
Call the police, quick!
Fritz hasn't called yet, huh?
I can see by the look on your face that you haven't had much luck either.
Well, you know, there's not too many jobs in this building for skiing typists.
What's all this about?
Jedediah has been checking all the offices in the building to find a job for his new young lady.
Hey, are things that serious between you two?
Well, you know, just trying to help out a girl in distress.
Betty, you've been swamped with work lately. How would you like some help on a temporary basis?
You kidding me?
It's up to Betty.
Betty, I love you. You're terrific. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Lieutenant. You're looking good. Looking good.
That kid on something?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Listen, I wouldn't mind that kind of high.
Little Angel's file. His real name is Anthony Searles. Not much on him. He was once arrested for pushing, but he beat the rap. Now, what I would like to know is why didn't you call me in on it?
Well, John, I didn't want to do that until I was certain that Little Angel was the man that Riggs named.
Oh, any more on the man seen walking away from the shooting?
Oh, the witness said she only saw him from behind. Not much of a description to go on.
Well, that's kind of a knotty problem. If the man who was seen walking away did kill Little Angel, why did he go after him in the first place?
Excuse me.
Well, since we're supposing, you think maybe it was because he knew you were on to him?
Well, that's what puzzles me. How did he know it was Little Angel when I only guessed it about an hour or two earlier?
Barnaby, excuse me. It's that client you were expecting.
Ask him to hold for a couple of minutes.
That's all right. We can do some more supposing later on. Only, next time, don't hold out on me.
Fritz, where are you?
You got a pencil, Barnaby, baby?
You shoot.
All right, you take Highway 45 south. Come to Apple Road, make a right.
I think the garlic toast is burning.
Well, it's only the toast. Cacciatore's okay. You hungry?
Uh-huh.
Good.
JR, I was reading about the case in the papers this afternoon, and I think it's really unfair.
What's unfair?
They don't even mention your name.
Ah, I'm an Indian. I'm not one of the chiefs.
Even so.
Look, let it taste.
It's fantastic.
Huh? Telling you. The only way you can ruin my mother's cacciatore recipe is with a nuclear device.
Now, what about this witness that everybody's looking for? Do you think he'll show up at the trial?
What is this? I'm trying to impress you with my culinary talents and now you can talk about his business, huh?
Well, if I'm going to get a job in your office helping Betty, I think I should know a little bit about what you're working on.
Then you think you'll like it?
Like it? Like it, you bet. A racetrack robbery, somebody trying to murder a witness, chasing a dope pusher. It's a lot more exciting than working at a ski lodge.
Dope pusher? Did I tell you about that?
Well, yes, sir. Yes, that call you made from my place. The phone call you made to Mr. Jones. I overheard you mention a dope pusher.
Yeah, right. How about another taste here?
Wait a minute, wait a minute. There's something else that I want to try first.
Boy, this is some spread, huh, fellas? It's owned by Jake O'Hara, the cattle and feed guy. You know.
No, but I sure hope you do.
I didn't just break in here, you know. I once touted him on to 7 winners in a row. And ever since then, he lets me use the joint when he's out of town.
All right, how about it, Fritz? You been thinking it over?
What's the hurry, anyway? I'm lonely out here. I enjoyed the company.
Fritz.
All right. All right. I've been thinking about it. And the name Little Angel just doesn't connect.
What about his real name?
No? Anthony Searles? Doesn't mean anything to me either. Sorry, Barnaby. Sorry about the trial, too.
Yeah, so am I. Monty Covell would crack if you showed in court. You know that.
I don't know nothing, except I'm not going to show. Not when his partner's out there somewhere looking to blow me away.
Oh, for crying out loud, Fritz, the least you could do is just meet us halfway.
Hey. Wait a minute. How do you like that? If I tie the name Angel to the name Searles, I'd come up with the name of a jockey I knew like that.
What can you tell us about him?
Well, not much. Except I lost a bundle on him once. When he fell, broke himself up pretty badly, coming around the backstretch. But there's a guy who might be able to help you. He was a trainer that Searles rode for. Name of, Stroop, yeah. Harry Stroop.
Searles. Searles. No, I never heard of him.
You sure, Mr. Stroop?
Well, we were told by a reliable source that Angel Searles once worked for you.
That's so?
If there's any doubt, we could check the payroll record.
Wait a minute. Now that I think of it, there was a jock I used once by that name. It's hard to keep track. So many come and go, you know?
We try to find people who know him. His friends, family.
I can't do you any good there. If I remember, he got hurt falling off his mount. And I never saw him again after that. I got a sick horse, Mr. Jones. Is there anything else?
No, if there is, we'll contact you.
Thank you.
One of you thinking what I'm thinking? Stroop's memory is just a little too convenient, huh?
That, and I can't figure how someone else would know we're looking for Little Angel.
Beats me.
What about those two at the Amber scene?
No, I made sure that they couldn't overhear what I was, No, they didn't hear me.
Well, what is it? Did you talk to somebody else?
No. Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Nothing. When I called you, it was from Laura's place, but there's nothing to worry about on that score.
Maybe. But until I told you about my hunch, Betty was the only other person who knew.
Oh, come on, Barnaby.
Jedediah, I'm not pointing the finger, but you just met this girl. Maybe you better find out a little more about her.
All right. I will check her out if you want me to. If it makes you feel any better, but I think it's a waste of time.
I'm sure it is, but those kind of doubts are best laid to rest. Wow, that's a blow. Sorry to hear it. The judge just turned down the DA's motion for a postponement of Cavell's trial. Well, John, sorry to report things aren't much better around here. Right.
How long can the prosecution stall?
No later than tomorrow morning. What about your friend at the racetrack? She come up with anything?
Well, according to our bookkeeping records, Angel Searles did not race for Harry's troop again after that riding accident.
What about Riggs?
Well, your hunch about him was right. Riggs also worked for Harry's troop as a workout rider until he was barred for being a drug addict.
Well, that proves that there may have been a conspiracy between them, but it doesn't prove that Stroop was Covell's partner in a racetrack heist.
Or that he contracted little Angel to hire Riggs for the hit on Fritz.
I guess I owe you an apology, Barnaby.
I was hoping that I would be the one who had to apologize.
Yeah, well, Laura's been... Damn. Everything she told was a lie. Everything. The lodge that she was supposed to work in Aspen never heard of her. The phone call to her father. The phone committee doesn't even have a listing for him. Oh, what a first-class patsy I am.
JR, she could have run away from home and she doesn't want to be found.
Betty, if the circumstances were different, I would buy anything, but it's gotta be Laura who fingered little Angel. Nobody else knew about it. Oh, man, what a jerk.
Barnaby, I mean, a girl lies about her father and where she came from, all right. JR doesn't have... I mean, that doesn't automatically brand her a criminal, does it?
Maybe not, but I think it could stand a little further looking into.
Is there something wrong?
Nothing really, my mind is on the case.
Oh, JR. It'll still be there when we get back.
I thought you were so interested in how the case is going and where our witness is.
I thought I was. Oh, listen. Listen, I can hear your heart. Is it as happy as mine?
Look, it's late, and I have to get back to the office before Barnaby leaves.
Spoiled sport.
Yeah, well, Barnaby has to leave by 1 o'clock so he can pick up Fritz Simon for his date in court.
Guess what, JR? My father changed his mind. So I'll probably move out of here to a nicer place. But I'll call you, and I'll tell you where.
Sounds fine. See ya.
Hi. My, you're jumpy. Anything?
Don't you ever sneak up on me like that again.
Sorry, darling.
All right.
You haven't answered. Did you find out where Fritz is? What are you doing?
I'm getting out of here. JR didn't say anything. I'm sorry, Harry, but it just didn't work out.
Laura, you know me. You know what I'll do to you if it means staying out of jail. I want some answers.
All right. All right. Barnaby Jones is leaving his office at 1 o'clock this afternoon to pick up Fritz Simon. Now, that's all I know.
That's my girl. 1 o'clock, huh? Hey, Laura. You're not gonna go anywhere. You're gonna stay right here until I get back. You understand what I'm saying?
just left. And Stroop's right behind him.
Well, Fritz, have you thought it over? Have you made up your mind?
Yes, I've thought it over, and I'm still not going to do it. Not as long as that guy's out there waiting to blow me away.
Well, think about it this way. Supposing that you don't confront him now, you might be running for the rest of your life.
Well, I'll take my chances on that. I'm not going into that courtroom, and that's all there's to it.
What about your duty as a citizen? All right, Fritz, all bets are off. You will come to court with me, fine. The marshal will come and get you.
You're going away for life, dummy. I'll make a book on it.
Go up to the house and call Lieutenant Biddle. While you're there, give Fritz back his clothes.
Oh, what a nice surprise. Come on in.
It's all over, Laura.
What are you talking about?
Just about now, Fritz Simon is in the witness box putting Monte Covello away.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah. And I figure to avoid a life sentence, Covello will probably make a deal by naming his partner in the racetrack robbery, Harry Stroop.
That's marvelous. JR, why so glum? It worked out just the way you wanted.
Laura. You know, things will go a lot easier for you if you just tell the police where Stroop has the heist money hidden.
I'm sorry, JR. I just wish I had met you before I met him.
So do I.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather. Mark Shearer. With guest stars Paul Koslow, Brooke Bundy, Lou Frizzell. Tonight's episode, Anatomy of Fear.
Hello. Happy birthday, dear Sharon.
Oh, Betty, how sweet you remembered.
Well, I would have called you earlier, but it has been one of those days.
Yeah, I know. Me too, me too.
Have you talked to Stan?
Yeah, he called this morning from Paris, and he swore he'd be home in a few days.
Boy, is that gonna be some reunion.
Oh, I know, I know. Ah, I can hardly wait.
Say, what are you doing now?
Absolutely nothing.
Could you, stand some company?
I'd love some. Come on over, we'll have a birthday drink.
Great. Is it okay if I, ask JR to come along?
Fine.
Good. We'll be there in a few minutes.
Okay, terrific. Bye-bye.
Didn't I warn you about going to the police? Didn't I tell you what would happen? No, don't do anything you'll regret later. Okay? Good girl. Next time you listen to me.
What's taking him so long? My brother is taking care of a personal business. Why don't he take care of it on his own time? Now, I'd like to see you tell him that, huh, Case? Huh? That's it. Let's go.
I really don't want to hurt you. You're so beautiful. If you go to the police again, I promise you won't be beautiful anymore.
Make it fast.
Let's get out of here.
Okay. Oh.
There.
You didn't really expect to carry this thing by yourself, did you?
Oh, shucks, you've discovered the real reason for your invitation to the party.
What do you got me here anyway?
A set of dishes.
Oh. Thank you.
We are here.
Is she expecting us, or is this a surprise?
No, she's Sharon.
Oh, listen, I gotta put this down.
Sharon. Oh, honey, what happened? What happened? It's all right. It's all right, honey. Easy, easy. I'm gonna do this easy. It's all right. It's all over.
I'm gonna call the police.
Honey.
No, don't call him.
Honey, you have to. You have to report it.
No, don't call the police. No, please. No, please.
All right. It's all right. It's all right, honey.
Look, hundreds of people are robbed every day. I'm just grateful I wasn't hurt.
I can appreciate that, but what I don't understand is why you won't report this to the police.
Well, what good would it do?
You might help catch the one who did it.
Might have helped in getting your stuff back or getting a faster repayment from the insurance company.
Well, they didn't take that much.
Sharon, I can't believe you. The brooch your mother left you, I mean, that alone.
It's gone, Betty. What do you want me to do about it? Hey, I'm really sorry. I know you're just trying to help.
Why won't you tell us what you're afraid of?
Honey, come on. What is it? Listen, we're all your friends. Tell us.
Betty, you don't understand. I wasn't just robbed. One of them raped me, too.
Oh, honey, no.
Sharon, I'm sorry. But you know the police have better ways of handling rape cases now. They have help from female officers.
I was down there a month ago.
You mean this happened before?
It's the same man. He wears a stocking over his head. I recognized his voice. First time, he warned me not to go to the police.
But you went anyway.
Yes. I called them as soon as he left, and they were very understanding. But they just couldn't catch him.
Well, it's still the only thing to do.
He found out. Somehow. Only this time, he came back with his friends to rob me and to teach me a lesson. He said if I went back to the police, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. Now do you understand?
Honey, you have to do something. I mean, this way he can just come back anytime he wants.
I can't go back to the police. I can't face going through that again.
All right. At least let Barnaby help you. I mean, no one else has to know anything about it. Please.
Did you?
I'll try. I'll try my best.
Thank you.
You two guys going to make a career of this one job?
Maybe if you work your back as hard as you work your mouth, we'd be finished by now.
Wise guy. Just finishing up, Mrs. Cunningham. Your husband will think you brought new carpets.
I'm glad you could fit me in before he gets home this weekend.
I can always find time for a good customer. It's still a little wet, so you better walk on the papers. I'll send somebody by tomorrow to pick them up.
Oh, I'm leaving early in the morning. Could you make it after 4?
No problem.
How much do I owe you, Mr. Otis? I'll write you a check. Just wait here. What are you doing?
I've got a little soap on the bottom of this table, just wiping it off. There. See? Good as new.
Thank you.
That's it.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, that's okay. My brother's waiting.
We got another job.
Wait a second. It's 3 o'clock.
What are you guys, executives? I promised this woman.
And you better not disappoint her. Come on, Case.
Listen, punk.
No, you listen, punk. You take your rugs and you stuff them in your ear. You got that?
You guys are fired. You hear me? You're through.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that trouble lord giving you trouble, huh?
Yeah, real trouble. Hey, how'd he do selling the stuff?
Hey, we struck gold, Tony. Got almost $2,000.
Hey, all right. I'd say that's cause for celebration. What do you say, Tony?
Well, you two go on ahead. Just drop me off at my place.
You got a date with your girlfriend from last night? Hey, you're only joking, Tony. You know me.
This is a brochure, right?
I knew it. The minute your secretary described it on the phone. You know, she tried a dozen pawn shops before she came to me.
But like the sign says, you want the best deal in town, you come to Mel's first.
Well, I hope she remembers that.
Barnaby, according to this receipt, it was pawned by a Mr. J. Smith.
Doesn't have much imagination, does he?
I checked that brooch with the police stolen property list, and it was not on it.
This Mr. Smith, what did he look like?
Average. Not, you know what I mean? About 27, 26 years old, dark hair.
Any scars or tattoos?
No, not that I noticed. Wait a second, there was something a little funny about him.
What was that?
He wore a gold earring on his right ear.
Wait a minute, that sounds like the guy I saw leave Sharon's apartment building.
And I never noticed it before.
Before? And you've seen him other times?
Yeah, but not here, not in the store. Out in the neighborhood. It seems to me I kind of ran into him once in a while.
Well, if you run into him again, give me a call.
Sure thing.
Thanks, man.
Right, oh, excuse me, what about this?
Oh, somebody from the police department will pick that up.
Right, I was worried. See, J. Smith. Oh, boy, not business.
Barnaby, I think I'll hang around for a while.
In case the guy comes back.
Yeah, it's a possibility. You know, I'll check around, see if I can find anything.
Okay, stay out of trouble.
I really like this room.
It would look nice over the sofa.
I'm not sure I understand it, though.
Well, personally, this is really one of my favorites. I just love it.
Where did you say the artist was from?
From Madrid. He's never shown in this country before.
Do you have a brochure?
Yes, I'll get you one. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, Sharon. How's it going? I think I'm gonna make it. Thanks to you and Barnaby.
You're doing fine. Have you sold many paintings?
3, hopefully going on 4. Excuse me, I've got to get a brochure for them over there. Oh, no.
What is it?
He's here.
Is this a photograph from your album?
He's here.
Hey, mister. You the one looking for the dude with the ear stud?
Yeah, what have you got?
What makes you so sure he hangs around down here?
Well, I'm not sure, but I've been told he's been around. Have you seen him?
I think I got a name that fits your friend with the earring.
Well, I think we can do some business if you're right.
Step into my office.
What's his name?
Try Vic Slate. Bad news, a punk, and I wouldn't want to tangle with him.
You have any idea where I can find him?
I spotted him going into a joint called the Kit Kat.
Kit Kat, where's that?
Not far.
What do I owe you?
$10.
$10 to go around the corner? Sure you never worked in Chicago?
Hey, Jack. Give me another one, will you?
Don't look now. The guy who's been asking all over about you.
Slayton?
Mr. Jordan, I got your name from the superintendent at 29732 Wilshire Boulevard. I understand you do the air conditioning work in that building. Well, the reason I'm calling, do you have a man by the name of Vic Slayton working for you? Well, he's above medium height, the brown hair. He wears a gold earring. In his ear. Yes, sir. Well, thank you very much. Bye.
Yeah, I know, Lieutenant. I wish I had more, too, but all I've got is a name. Vic Slayton.
No, I'm not sure he's a member of your union. I was just hoping that... Okay, thanks.
Well, thank you, Lieutenant. Lieutenant Biddle is going to run a make on Slayton. He'll be in touch as soon as he gets anything.
You do have a man by the name of Vic Slayton working for you? Could you hold? Barnaby, line 2.
Not Vic, his brother Tony. Only Tony doesn't work for me anymore either. I canned him yesterday.
But you do know Vic Slayton.
Sure, I know him. He used to come along once in a while on a big job and give his brother a hand. I'd slip him a few extra bucks. See, what's this all about anyway?
Well, this is a criminal investigation, Mr. Otis. Do you have Vic Slayton's address?
No, but I can give you Tony's if that'll help. 2681 North Vermont.
Mr. Otis, this is Barnaby Jones. When was the last time you saw Vic Slayton?
Yesterday, when we finished this job, he was waiting outside to pick up Tony and Case.
Case?
Casey Donahue. He pals around with them. Three of a kind. What are they into?
I'm not sure yet. What's the location of their last job?
365 Dwyer Avenue. The Cunningham place. Real pretty.
And the phone number there?
555-3598.
Thank you very much. Betty, would you see if you can get any more information?
Just like buried treasure. Are you expecting a phone call?
Hello?
Miss Cunningham?
Yes.
My name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator. I don't wish to alarm you, but I have reason to believe that your home may have been set up for a burglary.
My house? I don't understand. I just walked in. I've been out all... Mr. Jones, there is someone.
Miss Cunningham. Miss Cunningham. Let's go get it. Betty, call the police. Tell them to alert all units within the Cunningham area. They may be there already.
You shouldn't have changed your plans, Mrs. Cunningham. You weren't gonna be home all day.
What do you want to do with it, Tony?
She saw us, didn't she?
No, please. I won't.
You won't? What? Tell anyone? Call the police? It'll be our little secret.
Hey, Tony, why don't we just tie her up and get out of here, huh?
She knows who we are. You know what I mean?
I'm not facing murder one. He's right, Tony. We'll be in big trouble. They'd never stop looking for you. Tony, we got enough to take us anywhere we want to go. Let's get out of here before it's too late.
Tie her up good. Lock in the closet. Move.
Where's Vic?
Anything else you can remember to identify?
No, nothing.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Cunningham.
You're welcome, Lieutenant.
Barnaby? According to Mrs. Cunningham, the other two with him cleaned her carpets yesterday.
Yeah, that's Tony, his brother, and a friend, Casey Donahue. Here's Tony's address, but I don't think he'll be going back there.
This case you're working on, you think he's a rapist?
Wish I could give you an answer, but I don't think we'll know until we pick up the other two.
I'll get out an APB on him. But from now on, we're in this together. Keep me informed.
You got it, Lieutenant. I just gave you the down payment.
Hey, Tony, you think we ought to get out of here?
And the cops are gonna be looking for us everywhere. Got no offense in Phoenix. They'll give us a good price for this stuff, then we can go, I don't know, Mexico, any place you want. Come on, Tony, we can't just stay here.
You're right, Case. Maybe you'd better go on.
Me? What about you?
I got something to take care of first. Maybe I'll catch up with you later.
Hey, Tony, Vic's dead.
It was my brother, Case. Why don't you let me take care of it?
Sure, Tony. What about my share?
Fair enough?
It's more fair. Yeah. Good luck.
Oh, yeah, you too.
Stan's due home today. What am I going to tell him?
Didn't you tell him about it the first time it happened?
Oh, I was too ashamed. I didn't know how to handle it. Now, how am I going to keep this from him?
Honey, I don't think you should. Barnaby Jones' office. May I help you?
Yeah, Mr. Jones, please.
I'm sorry, he's not in right now. Could I take a message?
When do you expect him back?
Well, I'm not really sure, but I expect him to be calling in pretty soon. If you'd like to tell me what it's about.
No, it's personal.
Well, perhaps I could help.
My wife, I think she's seeing someone on the side.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid Mr. Jones doesn't take those kind of cases.
Oh, I've got the money.
Oh, well, it's not the money. It's just that he's not interested in that kind of work.
Look, I don't want to talk to no secretary. I'd like to talk to Mr. Jones.
Well, I'm sure it won't do you any good. And I'm not just his secretary. I'm his daughter-in-law, and I know how he feels about this.
His daughter-in-law? I see. Well, I'll try someone else.
There was this chick who used to dance in one of the clubs down here.
a cute kid, Carol Ann, but she danced under the name of Ambrosia. Well, anyway, she started going with this guy, Casey something or other. I never saw him, but he might be the one you're looking for.
Have any idea where we can find him?
Nope.
Miss Carol Ann, you know where she lives?
Well, I used to drive her home sometimes with the flag up. Palm Grove's apartment, corner of Fountain and Spring. If you want, I'll take you up there.
No, thanks. I understand it's cheaper to hire a limousine.
Barnaby. That looks like the van that was parked outside of Sharon's apartment that night.
Let's take a look.
Well, it was dark, but I think he's one of them.
Okay, nice and easy.
Casey.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to you. About Slayton.
Hold it, Casey. Don't even twitch.
Sharon, Barnaby and JR just picked up the one called Casey. Honey, that's 2 out of the 3.
What, were either of the men the one that...
According to Casey, that was Tony Slayton, Vic's brother.
Where is he now, Betty?
The police are still questioning him. They're hoping that he'll be able to lead them to Slayton.
What if he can't? What if he won't?
Honey, they'll still find him. You'll see.
I'm sorry, Betty. I don't mean to be like this. It's just, I don't know what's going to happen next.
I understand. Believe me, I understand. I'll tell you what. Why don't you finish up whatever you've got to do, and I'll, well, if I have enough money, I'll
Sharon?
take it.
Stan. Oh, Stan.
I came right from the airport. Hey, why the tears?
I'm just happy, that's all. And I go cry.
Sure.
Well, look, you two, I will see you both later, all right?
Betty.
Don't bother, I can find my way out. It's good to have you home.
Thanks.
Miss?
Yes?
No trouble. You drive.
Betty?
She's probably still at lunch.
She found another sale. Hello? Barnaby Jones.
Jones? This is Tony Slayton.
Slayton. I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah? I think you'll also be interested in who's with me.
What do you mean?
What I mean, Jones, your daughter-in-law? I got her.
What are you trying to pull, Slayton?
She's here, Jones. And if you don't want to hurt, you do as I tell you.
Let me talk to her.
Sure, but don't get cute.
Barnaby?
Are you all right, Betty?
What? I can't hear you. There's so much
That's
machine
enough. All right now, Jones, you listen real good. Because I'm not going to say it again.
What is it?
We're gonna make a little trade. Sharon?
For your daughter-in-law. I can't do that.
Then you better stop making funeral plans for Betty. Now, you know the foothill turnoff about a mile past Newhall?
Yeah.
If you take it till you get to Camel's Junction.
It's just a little road, so you better look sharp.
Turn right and drive until you get to an old shack. You can't miss it. It's the only one up there. And Jones, I won't be able to miss you.
Because from where I am, I can see for miles.
If anyone's following you, if anybody gets out of that car, it's Sharon. Betty's dead.
Slayton is going to take a lot of time. What if I can't find Sharon?
That's your problem, Jones. Find her. Like you did my brother. You got till 4 o'clock. And if you're 1 minute late...
They've got Betty, huh?
Yeah. We got less than 2 hours.
You have any idea where he's calling from?
No. Not much chance there with a phone in that old shack. Wait. There was some heavy machinery noise in the background.
That means he's probably still in the city.
Yeah. Let's go, Jedediah.
Look, I told you. He didn't say where he was going. He just said he had something to take care of. Maybe he'd catch up with me later.
Where'd he tell you that?
In the van, when I took him to get his car.
Where'd you say his car was parked again?
On Oak Street, between 2nd and 3rd.
You're lying, Casey! There's not one heavy machinery plant in that whole area.
So I thought there was. Look, what do you want from me?
The truth.
I told you everything I know.
And I'll tell you something. Slayton just called. He's holding my daughter-in-law. If I don't deliver Sharon Henderson to him in 2 hours, he's gonna kill Betty. Now, you know where that puts you?
Me? What's it got to do with me?
I think you know where he is. That makes you accessory to murder. I'm gonna tie you to Slayton if it's the last thing I do.
Look, he could be holding her anywhere.
I heard heavy machinery in the background. Now, come on, you know where that is.
If he finds out I told you...
He's not gonna find out, certainly not from us.
Come on, Casey, we run out of time.
It's this warehouse. We used to meet there when we were going out on a job.
Where?
Lincoln. Just off San Pedro.
You really hurt her, you know.
Huh? What did he say?
Sharon. You hurt her.
What do you know about it?
What do you know? She told me.
It didn't have to be like that, you know. It could have been nice.
How? You never even gave her a chance.
I gave her a chance.
When?
When I first met her, I gave her a chance to get to know me, get to like me. We were doing work in her building. I used to watch her go in the morning and come home at night. Sometimes I'd say hello to her. Once I even told her how pretty she looked. She laughed. She said she'd just come back from the hairdresser. But she said it was nice that I noticed. That's when I asked her out.
You asked her out?
No. I wanted to ask her out. Won't you listen? So I followed her to her apartment. And all the way over there, I was practicing what I was going to say to her. When we got there, her boyfriend was waiting for her inside, and he opened the door, and he kissed her. That's when I decided what I was going to do. Don't you see? All I wanted was for her to feel the same thing that she was feeling for him.
How? By force?
Yeah. Well, I don't care about her anymore.
And why do you want her back?
To finish it. Because I found someone I want more now.
Please.
And I know you want me, baby. I know you will. Come on, let's get out of here.
There's his car.
You still think we have a better chance here than up at the shack?
Our only chance is to catch him off guard. We can't do that if he sees it coming a mile away. I think our best bet is to come around that way. What time is it?
It's 3:30. How much further till this turnoff?
Just down the road a piece.
You know, Barnaby, as soon as he sees that we don't have Sharon with us...
I know, Jedediah, I know. But we're gonna try a shortcut.
Why don't you forget about Sharon? I mean, you and I could really become close friends.
We will be, Betty. Sharon's just part of my plan. I want that detective, too.
Barnaby?
My brother's dead because of him. He's gonna pay for that.
I'll never get away with it.
Won't I, Betty? What's that?
It looks like an accident.
Somebody broke down. Keep driving, don't do nothing. I just stay cool.
sorry. I ran out of gas.
Stop! Freeze! Drop it, Slayton, or you're dead.
All right, okay. Shh. All right. It's all over. It's all over. Shh. Okay. It's all over. Get out. Well, what do you think, huh?
J.R. Jones, is that you?
Well, now, how many other J.R. Joneses do you know?
Not offhand.
Well, what do you think?
Well, J.R., I think you've got a wonderful future.
All right.
In law.
Well, Betty, I told Stan everything you told me to tell him.
And?
And he was very angry.
Oh, you're joking.
He was very angry at me for not telling him the whole thing sooner.
You were joking, you.
Anyway, what I wanted to do was, I wanted to kind of get, well, you know, it was, wait a minute, I like that.